Hey guys, welcome to All Things IMANE Boo. I'm IMANE. I am a hairstylist, makeup artist, and image consultant. And today is technically my intro, which is way overdue. I will be answering a couple questions that you guys have asked me a while back, and I will be doing my makeup. So stay tuned.
We only count W's like a champion. If I lose, I'ma lose like a champion. Got that bounce in my shoes like a champion. I'ma move how I choose like a champion. Whoa.
So I started to fill in one of my brows, not fully, but a little bit. I am using the Fill God pencil by Scalpa. I was looking for my pomade, but I couldn't find it, so this is the next best thing. And the first question in my notebook is, what makes you angry? What's your pet peeve? So I do get this question a lot, which is crazy because everyone who knows me knows I'm a very calm person. It's really hard to get me, really angry. I do get there sometimes, but I'm just not an angry person. That's not my general state, and that's not a state I like to be in. But I don't really have any pet peeves. The only thing, it's a pet peeve. The only thing I don't like, and everyone knows this, is I don't like complainers. I don't like complaining, none of that. Like, no. I always say there's a difference between venting. Everyone needs, someone to just listen to get things off their chest. So there's a difference between venting and complaining. There's a difference between talking about a situation, because I feel like when you talk about and complaining, because when you complain, nothing's getting done. You're just whining and wasting your energy. When you're talking about a situation, I feel like it's more so to find a solution. I feel like every problem has a solution, and we don't find that solution because we're too busy complaining or too busy just, oh boo-hoo, this happened to me, versus, okay, this happened to me, where can I go from here, type of thing. And then my second one is, what inspires you? And that is life. Ooh, that was kind of cool. Everything in life inspires me. It's very easy to get to a very low place in life. Everything has its ups and downs, so it's all about how you look at things, and I like to see the beauty in things, so life inspires me in all ways. Next, I will be going in with the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in soft ochre. I feel like I always get this wrong, but I'm gonna look it up how to pronounce it after, but I'm pretty sure it is soft ochre. And I'm gonna be lining my brow first, right around here, and then I'm gonna spread that out and buff it out a little bit. I'll show you guys up close. But my next question is, when did you start doing makeup? So the first time playing with makeup was probably in the 6th grade. I actually used to steal, I'm not gonna say steal, used to borrow my older sister's makeup palettes, and I would hide in the bathroom because I knew she was gonna come looking for them. I would come hide in the bathroom. Oh, by the way, so I lined it out. I'll show you better with the other brow. I lined it out with this. I'm just using a brush from my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. Kind of lined out my brow, brought it down a little bit, brought the product down. I'm using the fluffy side just to kind of buff that out. Yeah, I used to hide in the bathroom with our palette, and I remember seeing the vibrant colors and loving them so much, and that I knew nothing about brushes, so I would dip my fingers in the color blue and just bloop bloop bloop. Both eyes, take 2 fingers, pink, bloop bloop. And I would go to school. I was in the 6th grade, and I would go to school like that. And I remember one day some girl, she was like, "You look crazy," and I was like so mad at her, but honestly I look crazy. When I was in high school, I actually started off with just mascara like anyone else. Then as time went on, I kind of got into doing liquid liner. So this is how I'm kind of, it's better for me with a close-up brush. I mean, well, close-up brush, close-up mirror. My first time trying anything different, like my first time really playing. By the way, it looks crazy here because I haven't buffed it out, but I was just like making sure it's lined exactly what I like. When I fill in my brows, I like them extra thick. When you line them, not only does it give you a base for your eyeshadow, and only does it kind of like neutralize all the tones and just make it look cleaner altogether, but I feel like it naturally lifts up and cleans the brow as well. So even if you don't get like a sharp brow or you don't fix it up, sometimes I like to do just a little off the top too, just like that, and then buff it out too. It just makes it a lot more cleaner, sharper. You can never blend too much. That was one of, when I first started playing with makeup, that was one of the first things I learned. Blending is key, and I never understood it. You definitely want to see that line. I never understood it because I was like, blending is key. Like, I would be blending, I'm like, how much longer? You'll know when to stop. I know a lot of people say, but how do I know when? You'll just know. It doesn't look too much different from my natural state, but I think it gives me a little some extra. And so my next question is, it was about how do you make it look so easy and everything. So when I first started playing with makeup, I felt like I could never get it right. Apart from the when am I done blending, it was also the, you know, like where do I put what, how much more space can I use on my eye, all this stuff, thinking I have to follow all these rules and regulations, until I kind of realized that makeup should be fun, and makeup is fun. It's all playful. You kind of go by your own rules. I know they're the standards, the base, but you just got to do your own thing and do what looks good to you. So next, I just opened up a pack of under eye patches. They're kind of like the ones that you use during lash extension applications, and I'm just gonna peel it and place it under my eye at a certain angle. And this is the best trick I've ever learned in my life. It saved me so many times because I like to play a lot with glitter and dark colors, and I just feel like this saves you from all the dust downfall under your eyes. You can put, a lot of the times I'll put like an under eye mask or an under eye cream right here. That way it sticks better, and you know, your eye could use a little more hydration while you're playing with it anyways. And I do this trick on my clients as well, just so it's easier for the cleanup after, because the worst thing to happen is you get a whole bunch of dark eyeshadow dust underneath. Regardless of what you use, I feel like just smudging the dust leaves a little bit of a darker shadow, so that way when you put on foundation, concealer, even because a lot of the times I don't like to layer them on too thick. A lot of my clients like natural, that I don't want to see the undershadow of the darker colors, because then it's gonna make you look like you have raccoon eyes right underneath here. So this is the best friend. Plus it helps create a base of like how sharp you like your look, because I like my look sharp. Alright, I got my eyeshadow. I'm honestly just winging a look. I have no inspiration. I mean, I always have inspiration, but no current inspiration that I'm feeding off of. I'm just doing whatever I think of in the moment. But the next question is, how long have you known you wanted to do Cosmo? I've always known that I wanted to go in beauty. By the way, from the Nomad palette, Berlin Underground, I am using the Love Parade shade. Ooh, because that is my favorite shade. There we go. I'm gonna be using that one. I'm just using another Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. I'm gonna use this side, a little more narrow, to kind of pack on the color, and then I'm gonna use the fluffy side to really brush it out. And usually I start with the lighter color. This time I'm starting with the darker color. I'm also just going kind of straight this way. Pray for me, guys, because I really hope this comes out good since I'm winking good. I've never gone in with this color straight before. And I'm buffing it out now. Ooh, okay. So I've always known I wanted to go into beauty. I loved fashion. Maura Lee was like my idol. She still is. But I was totally obsessed with her. And Baby Phat, that was like my favorite brand. I'm really liking this golden hour. So I'm blending right up into the crease and then bringing it back down. I'm not going too far. Here's what it looks like in the shade. Here's what it looks like in the sun. And I really wanted to film before golden hour was over, before it gets dark, because it's getting darker. Let me see if I can show you guys this one here. So straight, because you're getting it right there. Wait a minute, can I do this on the camera? No, I need to look. I just always loved fashion. I knew I wanted to go into fashion. So I went and got myself a sewing machine. I couldn't work the sewing machine first off, so this is actually looking really good. Couldn't learn to work the sewing machine. So I learned how to hand sew and I tried sewing my sister a Sweet 16 dress. Took down her measurements, had fabric, hand sewed a whole dress for her. There was no Sweet 15. There was no Sweet 15 planned. I knew there wasn't having a party. I knew she wasn't having a party. I was like, you're turning 16, you need a dress. And I hand sewed the whole thing. That was one of my favorite things that I've done, just because I love my sister and I love fashion, so that made me happy. I'm gonna look for another color to go in with. I am gonna be going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. Don't mind this. It's been through a lot because I like to play. And I'm gonna go in with a little bit of orange soda. And I'm using where's the name of this brush? Okay, I'm using the No Name. She a cute little fluffy thing, and that's the color of the palette. Ooh, ooh. It's like a little orange creamsicle. But yeah, so this little golden hour. I should turn this a little bit. There we go. So I got her a whole dress. There was no party and I knew it, but I still wanted to make her a dress. But from there, I always sketched. I still have all my old sketches of designs, and who knows if maybe I'll make them or not. I've always loved fashion, so that's definitely my next adventure I've been making happen, which I'm really excited about. I'm gonna be tagging down below my apparel page. Definitely follow me, show some love. I'm gonna be posting a whole lot more soon. I actually got some things in today, so I'm really excited to check out the quality of the stuff. I like that. I just did a little bit of Dusty Rose right here. I don't know why I always stick my pinky out when I do this. I keep getting like off track and going right back on. And by the way, I'm going in with the Morphe M433, cute little fluffy thing. And I've been debating what color to use from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette, but I think I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Drama. Ooh, right here. That's where I want her. Yes. So I always known I always known I wanted to go into fashion, and over the years, like, it was definitely a big goal of mine, and everyone just started getting to me. They were like, you know, think realistic. It's not gonna pay the bills. That's not gonna make you any money. There's a lot of competition. Do you think you can really make it? Blah blah, just discouraging me. And in the beginning, I was getting so angry at everybody. And over time, I kind of like let that all sink in. And I was like, okay, let me, you know, think realistic. I was thinking of all the shit that I could do. And let me tell y'all, I was thinking of shit I would never do. I was like, well, maybe I can be a marine biologist. Maybe I can swim with the dolphins. You know, I was just thinking of all these things that could be a possibility, which is like, you know, great, keep your options open. But they all weren't for me. And I know a lot of people say, oh, it's dumb, like college is for everyone, this and that is for everyone. I agree, education is for everyone. I don't think college is for everyone, but you definitely need education in everything you do. So what happened then? I graduated high school, didn't know what I wanted to do, and then I was like, you know what, I've always loved runways, I've always loved fashion shows, you know, I always watched Kimora Lee's fashion shows, loved like the model styles and everything. I would always pay close attention to details. So I was like, why not do behind the scenes, hair and makeup? It's where I went to, you know, beauty school, graduated, got my license, started working, and that's how that happened. I've always been in beauty. I've always loved doing it. I've worked a lot of music videos and fashion shows, and I've done a lot of things that I never thought I would do or be able to. I'm really proud of how far I've come and everything I've gotten to do, because there are things that I've done that I feel like years ago I would have not been able to dream that big, and now I'm just like, okay, what's next? So I'm gonna be going back in with the MAC Pro paint pot. I'm gonna get a good little scooping on my same brush I was using earlier, and I'm gonna do a little cut crease. I'm gonna see if I can catch this on camera. I don't know if I should get it on the sun part or not, but I usually do a little line starting from the middle, just because I need to know if I'm going a little bit more up or down. That sun is beaming. Okay, I kind of go in a little bit. It's hard to do it with one hand because I usually like to hold my skin extra tight up here, but I'm gonna try to go at an angle. I like to raise my brow to help me stretch the skin, just so I can get this as open as possible. Okay, I like it. And then I'm gonna go in with the second layer because I want this to be extra clean. My next question is, what will your channel feature? Okay, so this is one of the things it'll be featuring me talking. Well, actually, yeah. It's gonna feature a lot of makeup, a lot of, I mean, everything IMANE boo. I know I say I'm a makeup artist, hairstylist, and image consultant, but I love to do a little bit of everything. I really love to bake. I love to do DIYs. I love to just try to get my hands on almost anything that seems like, okay, that looks cool to try. I like to test my waters. I like to challenge myself. So yeah, this page is just gonna be following me, following my growth, and experiencing life with me. I'm gonna be doing a lot of everything that I love to do. Also, I feel like I messed this one up because it's not as neat there and that one's not as neat, but it's okay because everything looks good in the end anyways. You put glitter on anything and it looks good. That's my motto. My sister would hate that motto. So I don't know whether I want to do Summer or Wild Child on this palette. I think I'm gonna do Wild Child just because I never use her. And I'm just, oh, okay. Yeah, she is a Wild Child. I'm just gonna pack her in. I kind of want to use a different brush. I feel like this brush is a little too fluffy for her. Because we need to pack her in. We need to smooth her out. She's flying everywhere. What I'm going to do is use my Pixie Glow Mist, one of my favorite tricks. I have to take off my AirPods soon. Is to spray my brush so that way my pigment can go on. Yes, a lot smoother. Much better. And I just try to follow the original line I made. I like how metallic this is. Sun, where you at? Alright, let's do this. Let's do the other eye. Oh, the sun is really booming. Bow, bow. Oh, okay. Golden hour. The next question is, how do you learn to juggle everything and what made you want to do everything you're doing? I like the challenge. I know I said it earlier, but that's very important to know. I love the challenge. I love to continuously grow. I love to do everything. I know a lot of people say focus on one thing, you can only do one thing. No, I'm gonna do everything. And I know sometimes it sounds bad because people are like, oh, you can't do more than one thing, or they'll try to put you in a bubble, and I say screw that. Raise your limitations, because sky is really the limit. And who says I can't cook, bake, do makeup, do all this shit? Or could be an entrepreneur and still make dinner and be a normal girl, but also travel. I feel like a lot of people care what other people think a little too much. Even me sometimes, but over the years I have a really good care. Because people are always gonna say what they want to say at the end of the day. You can either worry about what they're gonna say, or you can do you. They're gonna be mad anyway. Might as well give them something to be mad about. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do next, because I'm really just wanting this look, is I'm gonna take these babies off. So that is the magic that the liner creates. I still got some on my nose. I'm gonna clean it up. I'm gonna do it. And my next question is, where do you see yourself going from here? Where I see myself growing, growing from here actually, is, oh, and I'm just gonna kind of like clean up a little bit up here. Where I see myself growing from here is, I don't know, just wherever life takes me. Of course, you need to have a vision of where you're going to get there. You can't just go aimlessly, but I I usually have a certain time that I just think about what's my next move, what sounds right for me, and make my plans from there. But I can say my moves before I make them, so. Alright, so next I will be using the Tarteist liquid liner in black. It is double-sided. It is one of my favorites because, ooh, okay, she just broke and she's no longer in there. But this side was a liner that I now can't use, and this side is a liquid liner. I really like it because it's super easy to use. I like how skinny and long it is. It's not too long, but just long enough to create the perfect liquid liner. And this one I might have to do with you guys and not in my mirror because damn, you know what, I'm gonna have to do this in my mirror and come back. Alright, so I am back and I just want to show y'all, did a quick little liner. You can still see the eyeshadow underneath because I use that as a base. I don't like my liner to come up round, I like it to come up sharp. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come up and clean this a little extra sharp with my MAC Pro paint pot. I'm not a singer. I just like to start off by dabbing it and then bring it up a little bit, just like that, and then I'm gonna go in with way more. The more the merrier. Not always, but in this case, yes, because we need this cleanup to be clean. Like that, clean. Yes. Okay, this is the part where I make the faces, so I blend that in. And no, this is not going to be considered your concealer. You're still putting on concealer after your foundation. This is just considered the liner cleanup. The next question I have is, will your clothing line have workout clothes? And the answer is I will definitely have workout clothes because I like to look like I stay active myself. I like to wear workout clothes a lot just because it's convenient. And I know a lot of people look at it as lazy attire, like attire you can only wear to the gym and home. I think that is wrong. I think there's a difference between see-through leggings. Leggings are not pants. And then there is a difference between actually wearing like yoga pants and stuff. Especially if you're active every day. But yes, I will be tagging down below my clothing line. Please follow. It is I'm the Dream Apparel. I know everyone's like, I'm the dream, I'm the dream. Yes, it can be read that way. It is meant to be interpreted that way, as I am the dream, not just me, myself, but we and ourselves are our own dream, our best dream. But it is I'm the Dream. I'm under IMANE. I'm as in IMANE. Alright, so next I'll be adding glitter because I feel like my eyeshadow is not glittery enough. And I know a lot of people might think that's insane, but I like a lot of glitter. And I'm just using the Pixie by, what is this, Petra palette. It's a cute little number. And I got this from Walgreens. I'm using this upper hand corner. I don't know what that color is called, but it's like a silverly glitter. I should have did this before I took off my under eye. Sometimes I like to spray this with a little face setting spray, so that way it can stick a little better, but I don't want too much glitter. And then I will be going in with just a hard angled brush. And I'm just gonna line under my eye. I'm gonna do, well, this with you guys. Don't get too close, because I already feel glitter going into my eye. But honestly, I live, eat, and breathe, sleep glitter, so ain't nothing new. And we're gonna lay her on thick because she is pretty light. And I feel like that creates a little undertone. Next, I will be doing, I already put on moisturizer. I'm gonna be using my new foundation that I just got today. And it is the Morphe Filter Effect in shade medium 14. So let's check her out. Come on, bro. Ooh. I'm gonna be using the Dr. Brandt Luminizer Primer Base Lumiere Pores No More as my primer. I like to massage her in. I don't know why, but I like to do a little setting spray. I feel like it hydrates in between. And we all love a hydrated face routine. Then I will be going in with this foundation. I should have had a thicker, fluffier brush, to be honest. And I actually want to charge one iPod at a time while I do this. Oh, this is very dark. And here I am thinking this is way too light. And I got it. Alright, well, it's too late. I'm putting it on. I'm probably gonna have to exchange it for a way lighter shade tomorrow. This is crazy. Guys, make sure you color match in the store. I swear this was light with the golden tone, not gold on itself. This does not match at all. No, this is ending here. I gotta take this off. I'll be back. Alright, back. Still a little too dark for me, as you can tell, but I finessed it as much as I could. And honestly, this is the exact color I would be this summer. So I'm still gonna keep it. I'm probably just gonna have to, I mean, I don't really even use foundation right now because of masks and everything. But I will definitely be using this summer since it'll match me then. I'm just going in with some mascara. I love lashes. I put on lashes on everyone. I still struggle with putting on my own though, so it's not regularly that you would see me. I try to correct myself as much as I can. It's not regularly that you would see me wearing fake lashes, false lashes, but you'll probably always see me with some mascara. This is the Tristique. But yeah, I'm excited for you guys to see my journey, to watch my growth, to explore things with me. Do you think about opening a kitchen or catering? I don't know. I'm definitely open to many business ventures. I love cooking and I love cooking for people. So we'll see. I made a food Instagram because I figured that I will start by posting the foods that I usually cook, recipes, anything you guys want to see. And I'm using the Lovecraft Beauty, and I don't know how to pronounce this. It's called like Aditya. Is gonna be this one right here. And I like to do a powder contour on myself because it's a lot easier. I like to go in a little bit. This is gonna be way less after, trust me. I like to blend, blend, blend. Blend like your life depends on it. Circular motions. Upward, downward, upward, downward. Boom. Next, I like to come off a little bit this way, then start blending. Also, I smudged this a little bit with some concealer, so I'll fix that after. I used to always contour. I'm not going to contour my forehead because this foundation already did that enough. Usually do my jawline a little bit. Try to snatch it as much as I can. I just kind of like lightly follow what I already have. So next is powder, and I'm just going to be using the Wet n Wild translucent powder. I just like to grab a big fluffy brush like that, and I try to press it straight along my cheekbone. I like to try to get like a smooth line. Just like that. Oh, wait a minute. I'm about to put some on my forehead. Maybe it'll lighten it up a little bit. I'm just gonna smudge it, to be honest, just like that. Because I get very oily anyway, so this is me baking. I bake my whole nose. I don't do the whole... I don't really contour my nose. I like my nose. Put a little underneath the eye to bake your concealer. I know I'm doing it a little messy right now. I usually am a little neater about this. I just see the little flurries flying everywhere. So I like to do some right in the corner of my nose, especially, and definitely my forehead and chin, because I get very oily. One thing about me is I'm an oily person. Then I like to take a more dense brush and just...
You probably heard that in the AirPod, or maybe not.
I don't know how this is gonna be here with my eyeliner, but whatevs. Oh, I thought golden hour was going away. She is here to stay. This probably makes me look like super tan. Yeah, it does. So see, you can't even see because it's so tan. Oh, see right here? I don't know if you can see it. You can't really see my contour, but it's very natural. Just like I like. Next, I'm going to, okay. Next, I'm going to be taking my GG Gorgeous blush. This is one of my most used blushes. It has like a really cute color and then a really cute highlight. And y'all know I like glitter, so pat that on. I put that on everything. That's my quote. You guys, I'm excited because I just ordered candle making ingredients today, so I'm gonna be making candles with you guys soon. Cute little DIY. They make good gifts. Ooh, a good I didn't really use too much of the glitter in here because I'm gonna use a highlight. This is the, I don't know how to pronounce this, Siate something London. I got this in one of my Ipsy boxes and I'm using just a little brush like this. Usually I use like a fan brush, but fan brush is not dense enough for dust. Don't mind my mom in the background if you can hear her. Ooh, I like that. This would have been a perfect time for the sun to be beaming. Where's she at? Ooh, I like this. I know a lot of people do it like very strictly down the bottom and they contour their nose and all this, but I like the shape of my nose. I don't really contour her or bronze her a little bit, and I highlight her a little bit because I like her to look cute, but she don't need no shaping. I like to go in with a smaller brush, and I'm gonna take the same. You guys, I just want you to see how pigmented this is. Like, I don't think you understand. Do you see this? Boom. You see her? Oh, I didn't even put none on here. I like to outline my lips with a little highlight because I really like glitter. That's all my explanation is. I really like glitter. And some here. I feel like I look like a little alien. It's always the wing. I like the effect that the wing gives. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about this. Forgot about this. We cannot forget about this. I like that little scrunched up face look it gives, like Baby Yoda. You know what? I'm gonna call this a look. Not totally matching, but still cute, still chic. I feel like I would do this again when I have my tan in the summer. Definitely with a tan, I would use this foundation. I don't got a tan right now. Don't look at me. So next for lips, I am going to be using this ultra glossy lip color from ColourPop, and this is in Believe Me. I haven't used this in a while. This was my favorite holiday color. She's very pigmented. She's like a very plum color with glitter. She has glitter. I'm just trying to follow my lip line with this. Sometimes I feel like I get it a little off track, but it's okay because we can easily fix it. Sometimes I fix it with concealer. Sometimes I fix it with my finger. But of course only on myself. I'm not done. Sometimes this is a little too dark for me all at once. So we're gonna lighten her up. we are going to be going in with the, I think this is pronounced Mana Kadar Beauty Simplified. I don't know how to say this, but this came in a pack of 12 in my Ipsy bag, and I'm just emptying it out onto the back of my hand because I don't want this little tube to get mixed in with this. I don't want the colors mixing inside of this. I want to take like a good amount. A little brush. Okay, I am just using the Morphe MB19 and she a flat brush like this. I don't know if you can see if she's flat, but she's tiny. She cute though. She petite. And I'm just putting that in the middle. I think I want to go lighter though. Oh, golden hour came back just in time. And this is my look. Let me see. I'm gonna switch lightings. And that is all. Thank you for joining me in all things IMANE. Boo! I am IMANE. I am a hairstylist, makeup artist, image consultant, and just a do-it-all. Thank you for joining me on my first episode. Peace!